my name is Cora Brown, and welcome to the Transfer Jack Online Connection podcast. This is our lovely guest today.
Hello, my name is Aldon Batiste. It's a pleasure to be here.
Nice. Well, we're glad to have you here today. So, I have a few questions for you. What is your favorite memory being at NEU been so far?
Well, there's been about two or three memories. The first memory that I can really reflect on was when I first came to NAU in 2019. They had just started, ironically, they had just started the Buddhist Meditation and Wellness Club. And so when I joined the club, we had our first camping trip. And it was one of the most unforgettable experiences with students that I had just met in the first semester. So that was a very great experience. And my other experience is my trip to Costa Rica, which was a study abroad for the fall semester of 2020, it was 2021, excuse me. And I was with 12 other students, and it was a life-changing experience just being in a different country. I served in the Marines, so I had the opportunity to do some traveling and things like that. So that was phenomenal.
Wow, that sounds absolutely awesome. A lot of traveling. I'm glad NEU was able to give you more experience to go and travel, like study abroad.
Yes, it was a phenomenal blessing. When I first came, I always wanted to go when I was taking Spanish classes, and we had a advisor that would come and speak to us. In 2021, it actually happened. We went through it.
Wow, okay, and I'm just curious, how did that work with like during COVID?
So I was scheduled to go during 2020, um, but I believe it was spring 2020. But when COVID happened, oh, it was fall. But when COVID happened, they said they gave me four options: either to do an online type of cultural thing, do a study abroad, push it back a year, and I can't remember what the other two options were. But I just said I'd push it back a year since I had some more time, and it was really important or imperative that I had these credits for my Spanish classes.
Wow, well, that sounds awesome. And sorry that COVID kind of pushed it back a year, but you were still able to go, so that's amazing.
It was a blessing. It was a
Um,
blessing.
so since you are a transfer student and close to graduating, by the way, congratulations.
Thank you.
What is one piece of advice that you would give to an incoming transfer student coming here to NAU?
The biggest piece of advice I would probably say is to focus on your mental and emotional health. When you're coming to school, especially at university, coming from a community college perspective, it can be a bit more challenging, especially with the scholarships. I know I've heard some students taking up to 18 credits, but when I first got here, I received a scholarship and I had to take 15 credits each semester. And since I'm in a political science major, it was very, very reading and writing intensive, which was very, very draining. I had some perfectionist tendencies, and which led to some very challenging experiences during the semester. But I pushed through by sheer will alone, and learned a lot of lessons. So it's helped me with overcoming those tendencies and just enjoying the experience as we go through it.
Wow, okay, okay. So what type of program, department, or people helped you through your transition here?
Wow. So first, I have to give a big shout out to the Veteran Success Center.
Mhm.
I served in the Marine Corps for 7 years, and Lori Jordan was actually the first person I met during the transfer visit when I came in 2019. And Pete Yanka, who's the director of the Veteran Success Center. Beautiful human beings. And in the political science department, Professor Gretchen Gee and Maya Jaskowski were some of my favorite, but also most challenging professors that I've ever experienced. So me and Professor G had developed a great relationship when she found out I was a veteran. She was actually one of the first classes when I first came and attended. So they really helped out so much in the psychology department. I have to give a shout out to two professors, Professor Emily Vogel, who's in developmental psychology, and Sarah Kine, who's in cognitive psychology, who have really helped me. Um, I can continue to go on. Philosophy is another one. Professor Russell Pryba, he really helped open and expand my mind to different philosophies and different perspectives of the world, which led me to finding Hinduism and resonating so much with that belief system, and actually begin the practice of yoga daily. So,
Wow, awesome. Well,
thank you.
there's a lot of people to thank. Well, thank you too. And a lot of great professors here that seem to help you succeed and been there as your support. So that's amazing.
Outstanding. I'm very grateful to really have the opportunity to not only take their classes, but to also um, talk with them outside of class and really get to understand their perspectives on life and the world, and really just kind of lean in on their expertise and use that as leverage in order to excel to the next level.
Awesome. Well, I'm very happy for you that you get to graduate soon and all these people have helped you get to your great success and help you reach your degree. Um, Moving on from that, we're going to start doing a this or that NAU edition. So these are just some like fun questions that we had. So tell us which one you prefer and why, okay?
Okay.
So the dub or the hotspot?
Uh, I actually like the dub
Dub.
better, I would say. And to be honest, I don't even go to the dub often. I'm usually on North Campus. That's where most of my classes are. But I recently had an experience where I met some very interesting and welcoming individuals in the Buddhist club this semester. And when I had a meeting with them at the hotspot, it was a really, really vibey, chill place where, there's Subway, there's these other places, and it was just a phenomenal place to sit and just relax. I enjoy
Nice. Okay. I have to disagree. Hotspot. This reminds me of a buffet. Hotspot's like a buffet. It's like a buffet to me.
Nothing's wrong with it at the end of the day.
Yeah, no, they're
You know?
both good fit.
Yes.
So which is your favorite semester, fall or spring?
I would have to say spring semester, mainly because we're leaving the cold and going into that warmer climate, and through that, I like to wear athletic gear, and so it's a great opportunity to not have to wear a sweater around most of the time, and Flagstaff can get really cold, and so me being from New Orleans, Louisiana, and serving in Yuma, Arizona for most of the time, it's going from here was a complete shock when I experienced. I was like, wow, there's a lot of snow in northern Arizona. And in Arizona you don't expect a lot of snow, but it's been a incredible experience. Incredible.
There is a lot of snow
Yeah,
here.
a lot of snow.
Oh, okay, and the last final question I have for you is which one do you prefer, homecoming or family week?
I will say homecoming. This is actually my first experience going to homecoming this semester. I couldn't do it last semester due to Costa Rica, but I love the veterans had the tailgating party and just going out there and seeing so many people just enjoying themselves, and then watching the football game. I made it into the first half, and it was a phenomenal comeback during that time. So I watched them score the two touchdowns after they were down 17-0. And yeah, it was quite the experience seeing the two sides and teams going at it. Both played hard, and yeah, that was a fun day. It was a fun
Homecoming's always so much fun, and especially if we win.
day.
So thank you for being with us today. We appreciate that you come and shared your transfer story with us. Greatly appreciated.
Thank you. I always appreciate these type of opportunities because it just gives me um, the ability to share my experiences and offer some wisdom to students that are coming in or who are already here as well. And it's an honor. So thank you.
Of course.